Hello, dear friends, and welcome to Listen and Repeat class with Perfect English Podcast. I am Stephanie. I am so happy you are owning Listen and Repeat class today because taking even a few minutes every day to practice English can make a huge difference in your speaking and listening skills. This podcast is designed for learners of all levels, whether you are a beginner who wants to start speaking English confidently or an advanced learner who wants to improve your fluency and understand daily conversations better. The idea is very simple. I will say sentences slowly and clearly, and your job is to listen carefully and repeat after me. By repeating these sentences, you are training your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together, which is exactly how you improve your speaking skills. In this episode, we will start with a warm-up that uses simple, short sentences so you can get ready and feel confident. Then, we will move on to some daily conversation practice where I will give you real-life examples of English used in everyday situations. You will hear each sentence, pause, and repeat after me. Later, we will practice useful phrases that you can use in your daily life. Every sentence you repeat is a small step toward becoming a better English speaker. Remember, the key is not to worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. What matters is that you practice regularly, listen carefully, and try to repeat as accurately as you can. I encourage you to stay focused during this episode. Make sure you are somewhere quiet where you can speak out loud without distractions. Try to repeat each sentence slowly and clearly. If something is difficult, it is okay to repeat it multiple times. This is not a test, and there are no grades here, only progress. Every time you open your mouth and speak, you are already improving your English, building confidence, and moving closer to your goal of speaking naturally and fluently. So, get ready to listen, get ready to repeat, and most importantly, get ready to enjoy this practice. You are investing in yourself, and every little step counts. By the end of this episode, you will have practiced listening, speaking, and repeating useful English sentences that you can use in real life. Are you ready to begin? Let's start this journey together and make your English stronger, one sentence at a time. Now that we are ready to begin, let's start with a warm-up. The warm-up is very important because it helps you get your mind and your mouth ready for speaking English. In this part, we will use short, simple sentences that are easy to understand and repeat. Even though these sentences are simple, they are very effective because they allow you to focus on your pronunciation, clarity, and confidence. The goal is not speed or perfection, but accuracy and repetition. By repeating simple sentences slowly, your brain and your mouth start to work together, and this builds the foundation for more complex conversations later in the episode. During this warm-up, I will speak slowly and clearly, and after each sentence, I will pause. During the pause, I want you to repeat the sentence out loud, exactly as you hear it. Try to pay attention to the sounds, the rhythm, and the intonation of each sentence. It is normal if you need to repeat the same sentence multiple times. The more you repeat, the more confident you will become. Speaking English regularly, even in small steps, is what improves your fluency and your listening skills. Let's begin the warm-up. Repeat after me. I am learning English. Take your time and say it slowly. Feel each word as you pronounce it. Next, say, I speak slowly and clearly. Remember, the key is clarity. Then, Every day I practice a little. Practice daily, even for just a few minutes, will make a big difference over time. Now repeat. Small steps make big progress. Notice how each small effort adds up to real improvement. Finally, say, I can improve my English. Believe in yourself. Every time you speak, you are training your brain, your mouth, and your ears to work together. During this warm-up, focus on confidence. Speak out loud, don't be afraid of making mistakes, and enjoy the process. These simple sentences may seem easy, but they are the building blocks for stronger speaking skills. If you feel comfortable, repeat each sentence one more time on your own. This repetition strengthens your memory and prepares you for the next section, where we will practice full daily conversations. By the end of this warm-up, you will feel ready, focused, and more confident in speaking English. Keep listening, keep repeating, and remember, each small step you take today is a step toward fluent English. Now that we have warmed up with simple sentences, it is time to move on to the heart of today's practice, daily conversation practice. This part of the episode is designed to help you understand and use English in real-life situations. By practicing complete conversations, you will improve not only your speaking skills but also your listening, comprehension, and confidence. In this section, we focus on a specific theme that is common in everyday life. For today's episode, we will use the theme of a coffee shop, but each episode can use different themes such as greetings, shopping, work, phone calls, or travel. Using real-life situations makes your practice practical and immediately useful in daily life. In this exercise, I will first say, listen, before each sentence so you can hear it carefully. Then, I will pause and say, now repeat, so that you can repeat the sentence out loud. It is important to follow these instructions carefully. Listening first allows your brain to process the sentence, understand the words, and hear the correct pronunciation. Repeating after me trains your mouth to form the sounds accurately and builds your speaking confidence. We will break the conversation into small, manageable chunks so that it is easy to follow and repeat. Even if a sentence seems simple, repeating it slowly and clearly helps your brain memorize it and prepares you for longer conversations later. Let's begin today's coffee shop conversation. Listen carefully. Hello, I'd like a coffee, please. Now repeat. Hello, I'd like a coffee, please. Listen. Sure. What size would you like? Now repeat. Sure. What size would you like? Listen. A medium, please. Now repeat. A medium, please. Listen. Great. Anything else? Now repeat. Great. Anything else? Listen. No, that's all. Thank you. Now repeat. No, that's all. Thank you. After practicing these short exchanges slowly, you can try a more advanced exercise called shadowing. In shadowing, I will say the entire dialogue at a normal pace, without long pauses, and you try to speak along with me, matching my rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation. Shadowing is an excellent way to improve fluency and natural speaking patterns because it simulates a real conversation where you have to respond in real time. Even if you cannot say everything perfectly, trying to speak along with me will help your brain, your ears, and your mouth coordinate for faster and more natural English speaking. Daily conversation practice is one of the most effective ways to improve English because it teaches you words and phrases that are actually useful in real life. By repeating, listening, and eventually shadowing, you are building habits that will make speaking English easier and more confident over time. The key is consistency. The more you practice these short, realistic conversations every day, the faster you will improve. Even spending just 6 to 8 minutes on a single conversation theme will strengthen your speaking, help you remember common phrases, and give you the confidence to use English in the real world. Remember to speak out loud, stay focused, and enjoy the process. You are learning by doing, and every sentence you repeat brings you closer to fluent and confident English. Now that we have practiced a full conversation, it is time to focus on some useful phrases and expressions that you can use in your daily life. These are short, standalone sentences that are commonly used in English, and learning them will make your speaking more natural and fluent. Unlike the full conversation practice, here we focus on individual expressions that can be used in many different situations, such as greeting someone, showing appreciation, asking for clarification, or saying goodbye. Learning these phrases helps you respond quickly and confidently in real conversations. Each phrase is simple, but repeating them multiple times will help you memorize them, improve your pronunciation, and internalize the rhythm of natural English. In this exercise, I want you to repeat each phrase out loud several times. Speaking out loud is the most important part of learning English because it trains your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together. Even if a phrase seems easy, repetition is key. When you repeat a phrase multiple times, your brain begins to remember the words, and your mouth starts to form the sounds automatically. Over time, these phrases will become second nature, and you will be able to use them effortlessly in real conversations. Try to say each phrase slowly at first, then gradually make it sound natural and fluent as you become more comfortable. Let's begin. Repeat after me. How's it going? Say it slowly and clearly. Try it again. How's it going? This is a common greeting you can use with friends, colleagues, or people you meet casually. Next, repeat. That sounds great. This phrase is useful when you want to show agreement or excitement about someone else's idea or plan. Repeat it again. That sounds great. Now say, I really appreciate it. This is a polite and professional way to show gratitude. Repeat it once more. I really appreciate it. Next, try. Could you say that again, please? Use this phrase whenever you need someone to repeat what they said. It is very helpful in conversations where you want to make sure you understand correctly. Repeat it again. Could you say that again, please? Finally, repeat. See you tomorrow. This is a friendly way to say goodbye and plan to meet again. Repeat it once more. See you tomorrow. As you practice these phrases, focus on clarity, pronunciation, and confidence. Speak slowly at first, but try to sound natural. You can repeat each phrase multiple times until it feels comfortable. These expressions are like tools you can carry with you everywhere. By using them in your daily conversations, you are not only improving your English, but also becoming more confident in interacting with others. Remember, repetition is the key. The more you say these phrases out loud, the easier they become to recall, and the faster your speaking skills will improve. Using short, useful phrases in everyday conversations will make your English sound more fluent, natural, and friendly. Practice these daily, and soon you will notice yourself responding quickly and confidently in real-life situations. We have now reached the end of today's episode of Just Listen and Repeat, and I want to take a few moments to review everything we have practiced together. During this session, you started with a warm-up using short, simple sentences. This helped you get ready to speak and focused your mind on English. Then, we moved on to a realistic daily conversation at a coffee shop where you listened carefully to each sentence, repeated it, and practiced both sides of the dialogue. This exercise allowed you to hear natural English, understand how sentences flow in real life, and practice speaking in a structured way. After that, we practiced some useful phrases and expressions that you can use every day. These included greetings, showing appreciation, asking someone to repeat themselves, and saying goodbye. By repeating these phrases multiple times, you trained your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together, making your English more fluent and natural. The key point I want you to remember is that every time you practice, no matter how small the effort may seem, your English is improving. Speaking English is like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger and more confident you become. You do not need to speak perfectly or know every word. What matters most is consistent practice, patience, and a positive attitude. Every sentence you repeat, every phrase you say out loud, is a step forward. By practicing daily, even for a few minutes, you build habits that will help you understand English faster, speak more confidently, and feel comfortable in real-life conversations. I also want to encourage you to continue practicing beyond this episode. Listen to the recordings, repeat the sentences and conversations as many times as you need, and try to use the phrases in your daily life. Speaking English out loud regularly is the best way to strengthen your skills. Remember, mistakes are not a problem. They are a natural part of learning. What matters is that you keep trying, keep repeating, and keep improving step by step. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did an amazing job by listening, repeating, and speaking along. I am proud of your dedication and effort. Keep coming back every day for more episodes of Just Listen and Repeat, and you will notice your English improving steadily. Remember to keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep enjoying the process of learning. You are making progress, and every single practice session counts. Goodbye for now, my friends, and I look forward to practicing with you again tomorrow.